I think it's one of the wonderful things about what we do in this picture is not only are we honoring the legacy of all the fantastic Star Trek that has been before, but we're actually exploring new territory, and that's what's going to make it so exciting. The fact that Bones and Spock get to spend so much time together and come to a deeper understanding, as it were, I think it is going to be a real treasure for an audience. I think for me, the really cool thing about us making this picture in Vancouver, the other two pictures were shot here in Los Angeles, and all the LA-based cast had their social networks, but this was like a fraternity. We were all
forced to hang out with
We were forced to hang out with each other. And there was just so much love.
Get over here, big guy.
So it's great. I feel like we all grew a lot closer and became tighter as a group. And I think that you're going to see that on screen. Well, yes, he finds himself crash-landed on a planet with Spock. I mean, talk about a nightmare scenario. Yeah, I can't wait for the audience to see this. It's so much fun. Well, actually, the first film for me was quite terrifying because, you know, I'm a long-term fan of Star Trek. I watched it growing up as a kid. And then when JJ cast me in the movie, I felt that if I wasn't in the movie and I was going to the cinema, I would want to see something that, some recognizable semblance of the character that I grew up and love. And I think that in some way, for all of us, that was a challenge, was to identify what the very essence of those characters were, and were done so brilliantly well by the original actors for 40-odd years, to identify what that essence is and then distill it into a younger version of that character and make it our own. And there were some days where it was quite nerve-wracking, but I think we were all blessed by the fact that we had such a wonderful helmsman in the face of J.J. Abrams. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, anytime you're on the bridge of the Enterprise and there's 50 million buttons, you cannot help but go and push every single one of them. Just to see if something's going to happen.
Hey, so did you like that video? Now, I've got an interesting fact for you. Did you know that The Dark Knight made more money in its first 6 days in the US than Batman Begins made in its entire domestic run? Now, for this and more movie facts, click on more videos, or click on the playlist for more trailers.